SEO has changed a lot. With over 3,000 algorithm updates per year, it's important to know how to do SEO now. Today, I'll show you how to do SEO for your site in 2021. With that out of the way, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is fix your core web vitals. Core web vitals will be a ranking signal from May 2021. Or if you are watching this video in the future, then it has already become a big ranking factor. To know what your core web vitals are, just head over to gtmetrix.com. Enter your URL and then click on search. Next, you will see three metrics: LCP, CLS and TBT. As a general rule, your LCP should be less than 1.2 seconds, your TBT should be less than 150 milliseconds and your CLS should be less than 0.1. If you have these all right, then you have fixed one big major problem which many websites are going to face. If not, here are a few tips to optimize your core web vitals to stay in the good books of Google. The first thing which you can do is optimize your images. See, huge images slow down your site. They are one of the biggest reasons why some websites have a very slow loading time. So, how do you optimize your images? First of all, you can use a compression service to automatically reduce the file size of your image so that they load quickly. If you run on WordPress, download the free Optimul plugin by the folks at Themizal to optimize the images on your WordPress site. I have a link in the description in case you want to check that plugin out. The second tip is that choose a good web host. See, great web hosting can make or break your site. There are many cheap web hosts out there, but most of them are very low quality. So you need a high quality web host that's affordable if you are just starting out. With that, my top 3 recommendations for web hosting are Bluehost, Hostinger and Kinsta. These 3 are all great hosts. Bluehost and Hostinger have cheap plans, but Kinsta is a bit more premium. I have links in the description to all of these web hosts in case you want to check them out and get discounts. The third and the last tip for you is use less ads. See, advertisements obviously generate revenue for your website, but they not only disturb user experience but also slow down your site. Instead of using advertisements on your website, monetize it through affiliate programs or sell online courses. These are much better options to monetize your website without disrupting page speed and user experience. The second tip for SEO in 2021 is optimize for user experience. See, user experience does not only apply to software, it also applies to websites and internet. UX is pretty easy to optimize. With that, here are 3 tips you can use to optimize your user experience now. The first tip to optimize UX on your site is use short paragraphs. See, people do not love reading these long and giant walls of text. People online skim, do not read. So it's important for you to break down your long paras into short paras of 1 to 2 sentences like this. This helps the user to skim easily through your site. The second tip is that keep your font size and button size large. See, no one likes reading 11 pixel fonts on the web. Instead, you must use a minimum of 16 pixels for your website or blog. Also, keep your buttons larger in size so that they are easily clickable on mobile and tablet devices. Not only will this help you remain mobile friendly, but this will also directly improve user experience. Now that we are done with UX, let's move on to number 3. And it is the future of search lies in clicks and not rankings. Now it does not matter whether you rank number 1 or you rank number 10 as long as your CTR or click-through rate is good. See, when you are ranking on number 10 but you are getting more clicks than the number 1 organic result, this is alright. This is what you needed. You did not even have to rank number 1, but you automatically are getting lots of clicks. In the end, the game of SEO is to get more clicks to your business so that you get more traffic and which translates into more revenue. So as long as your CTR is great, do not worry about your rankings. With that, here are a few tips to optimize your CTR in organic search. Use jump links in your content, or use rich snippets, or write great meta descriptions and titles. But how do you write a great meta description? Here's a proven formula to write great meta description which attracts lots of clicks. It's called the PSBA formula. Over here, P stands for problem, S stands for solution, B stands for bait, and A stands for action. For example, if you are writing a post on SEO, then your meta description shall look something like this. Looking for an ultimate guide to SEO, this guide has covered all the ins and outs of search engine optimization for higher rankings and more traffic. Read now. See, looking for an in-depth guide to SEO is the problem. The solution is this guide contains ins and outs of SEO, the bait for higher rankings and more traffic. And the action, read now. This meta description is well under 160 characters, so it won't get cut off in the Google search results, and it's pretty enticing to click on. So my next tip is use exploding topics. See, let's face the truth. Most keywords on Google are too competitive to rank for. Mega sites like TechRadar, PCMag, Backlinko, Ahrefs, Mashable, etc. dominate the search results for their categories. So as a new website, how do you find low-hanging fruits or low competition keywords which you can easily rank for? Enter exploding topics. It's a free tool which shall help you find trending topics. And because these topics are new, they aren't super competitive yet. My tip number 5 is use semantic SEO for better rankings. Semantic SEO is the process of using related keywords in your content so that Google understands your page better. For example, if you are writing a blog post on the best blogging platforms, then some LSI or semantic keywords would be WordPress, Wix ads, Wix, Weebly, blog, web hosting, etc. LSI keywords are not synonyms. LSI keywords are contextually related to your content. And as LSI keywords help Google understand your page better, your web page shall rank higher for more queries, which translates to more impressions, and if your CTR is good, it also translates to more clicks and traffic. Tip number 6 is use different content types for different queries. See, for every query on a search engine, you can't create a blog post. For different queries, you need different content. For example, someone searching for how to make a WordPress website would be more interested to go on YouTube than Google. Why? Because on YouTube he gets a video format where he can clearly see what to do in each step. But in a text-based blog post, it is difficult to follow until you have a ton of screenshots. Therefore, creating different content for different queries shall maximize your reach on all the search engines. The last and the number 7 tip is optimize for People's Also Ask. People's Also Ask box is often overlooked due to featured snippets. Featured snippets are obviously very important, but People's Also Ask box are equally important. By not optimizing for People's Also Ask, you are missing out on a large chunk of traffic. For those who don't know what this is, here's an image showing this. This tiny white box showing people's queries on Google and on Bing is called People's Also Ask box. Now you can optimize for this box by answering these queries within H2 or H3 subheadings, or even better, you can use FAQ schema on your page. Not only will this help you increase CTR, but it shall also help you rank in the People's Also Ask box. Before we end this video, I have a bonus tip for you, and that is optimize for question keywords. See, a recent study by Backlinko found out that question keywords make a large chunk of search queries on Google and other search engines. So, by not optimizing for question keywords, you are missing out on a large chunk of traffic. Now, optimizing for question keywords is very easy. Either you can create a whole big blog post based on that question keyword, or you can answer that question within your blog content so that it ranks as a secondary keyword for that query too. You can find question keywords very easily using any tool like Google Keyword Planner or Ahrefs or SEMrush, KW Finder, etc. So there you are, 8 SEO tips for 2021. This is how SEO will remain in 2021, and I have told you how to optimize for these signals in this video. If you have forwarded to this part, just go back and hear the full thing. If not, then thanks for making till here. If you want exclusive tips on WordPress, blogging, SEO and marketing, just head over to explorersofFun.com and sign up for the newsletter. That way you will get some exclusive tips which I only share with email subscribers. I have the link in the description in case you want to go there quickly. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel now for more tips on SEO, WordPress and blogging. Thanks for watching.